Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Live from Studio B. And today is our November 11th episode, which means Thanksgiving is coming up.
Yeah, that's right. I'm Eliot Fish, and that's Mackenzie Sammeth, and let's talk about Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving's coming up, and here at Syracuse, we're all thankful that we get a week-long Thanksgiving break. Yeah.
I am so excited for this break, but a little bit more specialized, each of the students at the various colleges at SU also have some things that they are specifically grateful for this year. So here is what SU's colleges are thankful for.
Maxwell students are thankful for not being called Whitman students for the billionth time.
Maxwell students are also thankful for the fact that no one ever questions what the hell a citizenship school is. The iSchool students are thankful for the movie Her. Wonder why?
It's because, yeah. The Whitman students are thankful for Bluetooth earpieces so that they can use misogynistic language on a call with their long-distance girlfriend who they're cheating on, hands-free.
Look, Mom, no hands. Newhouse students are thankful for how much better they are at being thankful than non-Newhouse students.
I don't see why that's a joke. They're also thankful for the Me Too movement for opening up jobs.
Oh, boy.
VPA students are thankful for being put right after Newhouse students.
The VPA kids are also thankful for the knowledge that someday they too can be a grip for a more successful director. It's us too, don't worry.
Arts and sciences kids are thankful for the fact that they were included on this list.
The arts and sciences students are also thankful for the opportunity to pay $70,000 for an education that the SUNY kids get for free.
And they're thankful for the ability to be undeclared for 7 out of 8 semesters.
Wow.
I just don't know what I want to do yet, Mom.
The engineering and computer science students are thankful for the great reputation that they receive from their professional fraternity, Theta Tau.
On that same note, they're also thankful for the existence of video cameras.
The architecture school is especially thankful for buildings, especially the cool ones.
That tracks. And finally, the architectural school is thankful for being able to say erect in a presentation.
So that is what the schools are thankful for here at SU. Oh, actually, we are getting some breaking news from a week ago.
There's nothing in your ear.
There's one of our street correspondents who is out to give us the breaking news, so here is Zach.
Nothing in your ear.
Hi, yes, so I have breaking news from roughly a week ago during the midterms, but don't worry, it has nothing to do with politics. So last week, Nevada voters elected the Republican incumbent, Dennis Hoff, a dead pimp. Not only was he a brothel owner as well as deceased, but he was apparently best friends with Ron Jeremy. That's right, Ron Jeremy. He's like when you go to order mint chocolate chip and instead the cashier just gives you vanilla right in your hands. And you say, what's that for? They say, that'll be $5, please. So you got to scramble into your pants to get your wallet, and you got ice cream all over your pants. That Ron Jeremy. Also, did I mention he was a pimp who is dead? Anyways, just wanted to break this news to highlight the evangelical values of the Republican Party. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Zach.
Thank you, Zach.
It's been a while since the U.S. elected their last pimp, but I liked Bill Clinton.
So on the subject of the midterm elections, there are a lot of newly elected representatives that not many people know about. So here, meet your representatives.
Okay, so first up, for the first representative we're meeting, we have Roger Wicker, who just wants to show you that he has all his adult teeth now.
Additionally, we have Debbie Stabnow. Her campaign slogan, Stab Now, ask questions later.
Next, we have Maria Cantwell, daughter of Joseph Couldn't-Well.
We also have a recently elected Martin Heinrich, the handsomest man that you swear has murdered someone.
He took the title from me. Next, we have Mike Crapo, brother of legendary politician Mike Hawk and cousin to President Ligma Johnson.
As well, we have Scott Tipton, also a popular hotel chain owner.
Next, we have Angus King, who ran as a third-party candidate because he didn't get invited to the other two.
And finally, we have Tim Wahlberg, who is somehow a better actor than Mark. So those are your newly elected representatives. Keeping on the trend of the midterm elections, we are going to start off our weekly national news. So Ted Cruz kept his seat in the Senate after a historically close race. I guess you could say that the stars aligned for Cruz once again.
The Syracuse stage plans on performing next fall. Why they are waiting so long is still unknown.
Diwali was this past Wednesday, although at Syracuse it's actually just called the Festival of Whites.
Looking around this room, that's true. Colorado just voted to abolish slavery 2 years after a similar amendment failed. Oh, okay, the amendment failed, so that's why weed is so cheap there.
Oh no. Ruth Bader Ginsburg was recently hospitalized after fracturing 3 ribs in a fall at court. This was RBG's way of showing Brett Kavanaugh how to really party.
A city in Ohio has reportedly issued 9,000 speeding tickets over the past 2 months. Why? The only thing worth speeding for in Ohio is to get out of Ohio.
A small town in Oregon just elected an 18-year-old to the office of mayor. He must have had really great credentials, and some of those include being able to shotgun half a beer and put 16 pretzel rods in his mouth without any water.
Talk about an effective gap year, right?
Great for college apps, great.
And lastly, we just have some news about the Syracuse football team. They're good now. That concludes our monologue.
So we are going to take a brief commercial break, but we will be back soon.
In the black of night, through blue sky thinking, we thrive in green spaces. Here, we know gray most definitely matters. Even in whiteout conditions, we make things clear and sometimes strike gold. We see the world as it could be. We see the world in color. And at Syracuse University, all we see is orange.
Here at WAER, we're committed to bringing you stories about the Syracuse community. But we know you're busy. You may not always be able to tune into the radio at exactly the right time. So now we're getting you the stories you want, however you want them, whenever you want them. Whether it's through the NPR One app, on our website, or live on air, we're finding new ways to make sure you're getting the quality journalism you deserve. It's never been easier to access reporting you trust and care about.
Whether you're on campus, around town, or across the country, the Daily Orange is your free connection to everything SU and your source for college student perspective on the rest of the city and the world. We produce exclusive original content along with the latest extended coverage on all sports SU. Our free, independent, student-run newspaper is available at over 300 locations in the Syracuse area. The Daily Orange, the independent, student-run newspaper of Syracuse University.
Welcome back, everybody. Okay, so it was recently announced that the children's show Blue's Clues would be getting a reboot, and we heard about this, and we kind of wanted to take a look at what it would be like if Blue's Clues was set at college. So this is Blue Goes to College.
Howdy, friends. It's me, Steve. I finally made it to college, but I couldn't have done it without help from my best friend, Blue. Where'd she get off to? Have you seen Blue? No! Silly Blue. She's always up for a good game of hide and seek. Let's go find her. Remember, if you see a clue, just shout it out.
A clue! A clue!
A clue? Where?
Over there! On the kissing bench!
Well, that's weird. What was Blue doing on the kissing bench? Never mind. Great job, guys. We found our first clue. Time to take out our handy-dandy notebook and record clue number 1. This must mean Blue wants to play ping pong with us later. Let's go find out. Not here either. I wonder if there are any more clues around. Ah, here it is. Clue number 2. We have a USB drive. That must mean Blue's studying for her test in the library. Let's make our way over to Bird.
Excuse me, sir, you really can't use that in here.
Hi, I'm Steve. Have you seen my blue dog? She came in here to study for a test with me.
My God, I just can't keep up with all the crazy things these kids are smoking nowadays. Honey, please just take that outside.
At this rate, I may never find Blue. We did it! We found the final clue! Wait. Booze Clues? A party hosted by Blue herself? A Delta Omicron Gamma? Oh no, she doesn't. Oh no, 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 no. Blue, get out here!
Oh no, you don't, little man.
Blue!
Booze Clues, because your childhood.
Wow. Well, I'm glad that they found Blue. That's a strange series of events. Glad it's not set in college. But speaking of college, we have 2 freshmen in college here with us, Jack and Luke, who have started a new organization on campus. So welcome, Jack and Luke.
Yeah. Thank you for having us. You know, as they say on campus, it is great to be here.
Yeah, it's nice being under all these bright lights again. It reminds me when we scored 80 points against Westlake.
Nice.
Yeah, so you guys are starting an organization that is only for freshmen. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so as you know, the transition from high school to college it's hard.
It's really hard. It's really hard. Hard, dude. Come on, you get that?
I get it. I get it.
Hard. I said that. I just did that.
Like he's hard. Oh, man.
We love to joke around, the 2 of us. We love to do it. It's something we like to do.
Yeah,
good.
okay, right. No, I got that.
Oh,
But like
man.
on your organization, tell us more about that.
Oh, well, yeah, right. So basically, it's a group where freshmen here at college meet up and just talk about high school. We talk about all the cool things we do, and that's about
correct. For example, both of us played football in high school. So we like to reminisce about that, the good times that we had together. They used to call me Bulldozer. I used to friggin' bulldoze people on the line.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, and they called me White Lightning.
Oh, is that because you ran really fast?
No, I was struck by lightning, and I am in fact Caucasian.
And that game, he scored 6 touchdowns against the Tigers, dude.
Yeah.
I was there when that happened.
Yeah, it was so fun. And but you know, it's more than just about the raw football strength. You know, we reminisce a lot about other clubs and such.
He was Willy Wonka in our school's Charlie the Chocolate Factory. He was soulful. He was whimsical. He was beautiful. Oh my God, Jack! Oh my God! You are so good!
Yeah. And I'm glad you brought that up because we're actually performing that show next month.
Oh, really?
So
Yeah.
exciting.
I had no idea that Syracuse was doing Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh no, we're not doing Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. We're doing our school's production of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh.
So there's 3 songs. There's no ensemble, and Charlie is in fact a bucket with eyes on it. Yeah. That's
Yeah, we wanted to stay true to the source material.
as best we could.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
So what I'm picking up here is that your exclusive club is just you guys talking about all of the things you did in high school.
What? I don't understand that question at all, because isn't that what everybody does when they turn 60?
Yeah, you know, I don't see a lot of 60-year-olds getting to second base with a Kelsey Murkowski.
Oh my God, dude! I remember that. That was sick. Oh, I was there for that as well.
Wait, hang on. Who is Kelsey Murkowski?
Only like the hottest girl in high school. She had like the sexiest, the fattest face, and like the sexiest, like sedative, dude.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys wouldn't know her. All-American girl, brunette. I totally made out with her after junior prom. It was awesome, and you can't prove it didn't happen.
I was there for that,
He
too!
was watching. It was awesome.
It was at Brian Jackson's house. Oh my God, you're so cool. Didn't afterwards, like, you took a joyride in your dad's Lambo with her? Shotgun, but you were driving because you drive.
Oh, man, I do drive. But let's not be spreading rumors now, all right?
Sorry.
It was a Porsche.
All right, okay. Do you guys ever worry that this nostalgia is like preventing you from having like, you know, a meaningful existence and life? Like that your entire existence is based on relying on exaggerated memories for happiness? I'm just spitballing, but that's what it seems like.
Yeah.
Looks like someone's never made out with Kelsey Murkowski.
I'm starting to think that there never was a Kelsey Murkowski.
No, wrong. No. She's real. No, she's real,
Totally,
and she's
yeah.
like the hottest redhead I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You said she was
yeah.
brunette. Redhead. Okay, look. Here's the
Changes
thing. We
like
looked
the
it up. We had our
It
fact
does
checkers
change.
look it up,
It does.
and this Westlake High School also doesn't exist, but you're claiming to have scored 80 points against them.
Well, you know, fact checkers are misleading a lot of the
Okay, Luke, let me ask you, what else did you guys do at this supposed party hosted by one Brian Jackson?
Well, we drank a lot of sweet booze. A lot of those were consumed.
Get this guy away from the bottle. Just like,
At that party, you asked there. Mario was a lot of involved. And then,
Mario was there?
Mario Salonzo.
And homecoming was about relevant to that.
Yes.
As well as I was also on honor roll during which
Wait,
the
no, hang
event
on.
that occurred.
You were on the honor roll at a house party?
Well,
That makes no sense, dude.
The
I'm
way
sorry.
we did it back
You want the truth? You can't handle the truth! The gig is up! We were squares, okay? We wanted to create a club where we could be who we wanted to be, but shame! You couldn't let us have that! You ruined it! Shame!
All right, Luke, you're totally acting like Lisa Hurlbut when she wasn't nominated.
The gig is up, Jack! You had two friends! Me and Stan the Slurper! You don't know why he was called that, and you don't want to know.
All right, first off, if I was wearing my class ring right now, there would be spit all over it, so I don't appreciate that, mister. And
I worked up, Jack! They uncovered our plan!
Now, see, that's the attitude that lost us the volleyball quarterfinals.
Then we didn't have a volleyball team, Jack! Don't you see what's happening? You recorded the girls playing beach volleyball for your own self! You're sick! You're weird!
All right, that's not what the judge ruled, buddy, okay? So we can take that back to court if need be.
I can't do this anymore, Jack! I can't! It's tearing me apart! I quit!
Well, look at the time, you know, I gotta head back to homeroom. You know Mr. Kapanowski, he takes this very seriously. It's a mess. So
But that was a lot.
He's going to go see Mr. Kapanowski now.
Yeah. So that's our interview with Jack and Luke in an organization that you probably should not join. When we get back from the break, we are going to have one of the co-founders from a Syracuse restaurant, Funk N Waffles, so stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. So here with us now we have Adam Gold, who is a Syracuse alum and co-founder of the restaurant Funk N Waffles. Let's all invite Adam here.
Yeah, Adam, thank you so much for being here. I wonder, just to start, if you can tell us a little bit about how Funk N Waffles began.
All right.
Just kind of the beginning.
Absolutely. When I was a junior here at the Newhouse School, I used to throw these house parties called Funk N Waffles parties. And we basically served waffles while we were playing music, in people's basements, just all over campus and all over Euclid Ave and, stuff like that.
Wow, that's
That's
awesome.
so cool.
Funk N Waffles parties, that's what it was. Yeah, so eventually we entered the business plan competition they hold at the Whitman School. I think it's called Panache. And we didn't win, but we got like 5th place, and we thought maybe we could turn these parties into a real restaurant.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah.
and yeah, that's absolutely awesome. I've been to Funk N Waffles a couple times. I love it there.
Awesome,
It's
thank you.
great food, everything like that. So you're one of the 2 co-founders, correct? So would you identify yourself more as Funk or more as Waffles? If it's
I'm,
Funk N Waffles.
I'm definitely the funk. Definitely the funk. It was my band that was playing the parties.
Oh, really?
And,
Oh, wow.
My old business partner Kyle would sling the waffles. So I
That's
was,
awesome.
but now I'm both because he's out. So
Oh, okay.
I like referring to like making waffles as slinging waffles.
yeah,
Slinging
definitely
waffles.
slinging.
Sort of got that
definitely slinging.
underground vibe. Like,
That's right.
come
That's
by,
right.
we're slinging waffles,
Oh,
keeping
we're
them down
slinging
low.
So obviously Funk N Waffles has done a really great job of staying true to the original kind of idea of having performance paired with food. So we actually have some images of some people have come to your restaurant and played and things like that. So we just want to hear about your experience. So we know that you have a lot of bands that come through. We've got like an image of a band, I think, coming up right over here. Let's
Cool.
see, maybe. Well,
Oh, that's really
there.
neat.
Oh, there we
yeah.
go.
All right. There you go. That's my band playing there. Okay.
Oh, that's your band?
Yeah. That's Sophistafunk. I'm
Sophistafunk.
bending my neck and looking all funny in the background there, but there. Yeah. That's our band Sophistafunk.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, how often do you guys like have bands like play?
So we do 7 nights a week of music at Funk N
Wow.
Waffles every single day. There's at least 1 or 3 performances, sometimes up to 6 or 7 bands.
I don't even brush my teeth 7 nights a week.
Yeah, it's crazy. You should work on that.
Yeah, my
Really?
dentist has been yelling at me for years. So.
And how often does your band play at Funk N Waffles?
We try to do kind of quarterly or usually when
Okay.
there's a holiday. So we just did a Halloween show, and then we're doing our next show there on New Year's Eve.
Very exciting.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So in addition to all the press I'm sure you guys get from your bands, we know that you have been on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives with
right.
Guy Fieri. I think
That's
we have a
right.
picture of Guy Fieri as well at your restaurant.
In case
doing,
anybody
guy?
There you
Oh,
go.
there he
You
is.
don't know
All
what he
right.
looks like.
In case
Oh,
anybody
yeah.
wants
Frosty
Guy
tips
Fieri.
and all.
Gotta
I'm a
love
big
Guy.
fan of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. So what was that like, having them in your restaurant?
It was like winning the lottery, basically. I mean, when he comes to your restaurant, he puts you on his show, and then things start to blow up from there. Guy's awesome. We've played his birthday party like 6 years now in a row.
wow.
Wow.
And then he invited me to his other show, Guy's Grocery Games, which I competed on like last January.
Did you win?
I didn't win, but I don't want to like blow it for you. But no, I didn't win. Yeah.
That's so
spoiler
cool.
alert to
So you
anybody.
keep in touch with Guy
It was-
Fieri?
yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah. We'll see him again in January. We're playing his birthday party. He'll be 51.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
yeah, he doesn't look it. He's,
The big
he's awesome.
5'1".
Yeah, he's very boisterous.
That,
I don't think that's something people say.
hey, now it's
That
big
big 5'1",
5'1".
Big 5'1".
Yeah, now he's over the hill.
That
or,
is
you
so
know,
exciting.
something.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
amazing.
I'm a
Yeah.
huge Food Network person, so I'm like blown away by this.
Same here. I mean, literally, like when my business partner Kyle decided to move on and just do film for a living, I was kind of bummed, and I just stayed at home and I watched Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives every day. Basically, I willed them to call the restaurant because it was like 3 months in of me just like staring at a TV. They're like, "Hi, it's the Food Network. Do you want to be on our show?" So
You're like, Guy Fieri, you heard me yelling at you through the TV.
yeah, they must. There's something. Big brother, he's watching.
That's awesome. And then lastly, we know that you had Pete Davidson there to film a music video. Is that right?
Yes. So Pete was in town, I think, filming a movie at that the Liverpool film complex that they've got going on.
Right, American Pie.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. And so, I mean, he basically came through every day. It was after like a few weeks of seeing him every day that one of my staff members kind of befriended him, and he came and did that music video with Machine Gun Kelly, and it's sick. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's a cool video, and you know, it's interesting how quickly they did it. You know, I mean, having gone to film school myself, it's kind of neat to see like something produced like that so quick. Yeah. They showed up at like 2:30 in the morning, and they left at like 5 a.m.
Wow.
And then like 4 days later, they released like an official music video. So
That
it was
is
like
really quick
yeah,
turnaround.
really impressive. Yeah.
So if he came in there every day, you probably know his waffle.
I was
order.
just gonna ask
Does
that.
Does he order small, medium, or grande waffle?
I think,
Grande.
yeah.
Oh boy.
I wish we, you know, I kind of wish we went that route. You know, I wasn't there in the afternoons when he was coming in, so I did meet him one time, and he kind of slapped me up, and he was like, "This is great. You know, I like your restaurant." But I don't know what he ordered actually. I could find out though.
What's your waffle recommendation for anyone trying to go to the restaurant?
So one of the sleepers on the menu is the smoked Gouda and herb with tuna salad, and it's just very special and magical. But you'd have to like tuna.
Awesome.
You know? But it's a sleeper. A lot of people don't order it.
Understood.
It's a magical experience. It's the best thing you'll ever experience in your life, unless you don't like tuna.
Right. If you don't like tuna, then you're really not
screwed.
gonna. It's not gonna be a good time.
Well, that's awesome. So, do you guys have any other big, exciting shows coming up, just as a final plug for the people on why they should go?
Yeah, absolutely. Our 4-year anniversary in our Armory Square location comes up next month. It's a little shorter than a month away, and we're doing this whole weekend with just really big, great shows. Wow. We have 2 nights with Root Shock, which is a local reggae band, and then we have Mahali, who's the lead singer from a band called Twiddle. They're very popular. And then just that whole weekend will just be chock full of great shows. So I think it's the weekend of December 8th will be our 4-year anniversary, and you know, you should come around that weekend for sure.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so cool.
Thank you so much,
Thank you so
Adam.
much,
Thank you, guys.
Adam,
Your
and
pleasure.
thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll be back next week. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Good night.
All right.
We never find Blue. You, man. We did it! We found the final clue! Wait. Boobs clues? A party hosted by Blue herself? At Delta Omicron Gamma? Oh no, she doesn't.